this is a video on teaching a middle position, and that's what I call having my dog in between my legs, which is a nice secure position if you're out and about. It's like a mobile station, so you can keep them safe in there and they can feel more secure. So I've got treats in both hands, one on my right, one on my left. You can do this in whichever direction you like. I think just because I'm right-handed, I prefer to start them off to the right. So I'm going to show her the treat and lure her around the back of my leg. And then the other treat comes in, picks her up from behind and brings her between my legs. When she's there, I'm going to feed for staying in position. So at the minute, I'm feeding really quickly because I want her to stay there and not flip out to look at me. And then I'm going to give a release word to say that she can leave that position. Okay, because it is a mobile station, I want her to go in and stay there until I release her. Okay, so we'll do that again. Treats in this hand to get around the leg, pick her up with the other, feed in position. Good girl. Okay. Good. Okay. Once she's doing really well with the lure, I'm going to start feeding the lure a little bit so I don't have to bend the whole way down. Oh, very good girl. Okay. So now I'm going to have the treat just going less far down. Oh, good girl. Super. And rather than bringing them the whole way through between my legs, I'm just bringing the treat down and she's remembering where to go. Okay. And I'm still keeping that rate of reward really quick in between my legs to keep her there. Okay. Oh, you're a smart girl. Okay. Next step, just a little swish with this hand. Pick up in the middle. Good girl. You'll have to do more reps of this than she does for them to understand what the game is. She's just done it before. Good girl. Okay. Then what you could maybe ask for is a position in between your legs. That could be a sit. Sit. Good girl. That could be if you're going to be sitting somewhere for a little while, maybe if you're outside a cafe and you're waiting for someone to go in and order. Okay. That they can just sit and settle in there and it keeps them safe from any passers-by if they don't want to be touched. I'm now going to add a verbal cue in. So I say middle, but another cue I use is actually just a leg tap. Good girl. Okay, so I'm going to say the cue first, then bring the lure back in. Middle. Good girl. Okay. And same thing, I'll do the leg tap this time instead of a verbal cue. So I will tap first, then do the lure. Good girl. So the new cue is followed by the old cue of the lure. Good girl. And then she'll start to learn just to go off the first one. Okay. Middle. Good. And I'm only needing a little flick of the hand now. Okay. Super girl. That can also be a cue in itself. It's up to you. Very nice. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is start to reduce how quickly she's getting rewards in there. Good. Very good. So now we can stand with a bit of duration. Very nice. Okay. Middle. Good. Good. Okay. And your release word's really important because you want them to stay in there until you tell them otherwise, so that if there's a big collection of bikes passing on a cycle lane perhaps, and you want to keep them in safe out of the way, they will just stay in there until you tell them that they can head off. And that'll keep them safe. Good girl. Okay. All right, that's it for this video.